I would like to thank you everybody for being here tonight. It's a very special gathering, and on behalf of our Adopt a Family Foundation, I really want to thank our committee, our board members, and the little dancers from the Can and their parents to making this evening special. We decided this year that we cannot forget, and this is the 10-year anniversary of the passing of Dana Galkowicz, and we wanted to do something special with our organization to remember this special day. I am here representing Adopt a Family Foundation, but I'm also standing here as the main contact of the family. I was introduced to them by a social worker in 2006 or 7, I believe, just barely a year after the passing of Dana. And this family, I have to say, although all our families are extremely special, this family has definitely a special place in my heart. They adopted me. I think even though, our job is to adopt them, they gave me so much. And they really are my family away from home. When I go to Israel, when I go to Shara Negev, they open their home to me. I stay with them. And they really became really, really part of my life, of the life of our family here in San Diego. And even though we live so far, daily I get a little message. I think if it's not daily, it's for sure weekly. I get a message from Nathan, and we communicate. And it's 10 years now, for sure 9 years that I've been in touch with that family. I met Oriane, their son. I met Sharon, their daughter. I met Perla. I met, of course, Nathan. And something that is maybe interesting for you is to know that this family actually is from South America. Nathan is originally from Brazil, and Perla is originally from Argentina. So I think on their behalf, I can say muchas gracias for being here tonight. And maybe you don't really understand yet why you're here tonight. Dana was 22 and she was a student. She was coming back home. The family lives in Shara Negev, and she was engaged. She was going to the house of her fiancé, and she was killed by a rocket in 2005, the 14th of July. But Dana, I didn't meet her, but I feel that I know her from all the stories I heard, from the movies I watched from her. And she was a very bubbly, happy young woman, and her aspiration was to be a dancer. So we didn't know exactly what to do here as an organization to commemorate this day, but we thought that it would be the best gift we can offer to the family to show your spirit and to show, that you're going to dance in her honor. And I want to thank you. I want to thank our committee, everybody for bringing food to allow this evening to be possible. I want to, of course, thank Patrice and Dan for opening their home. Nathan Galkowicz, when I talked to him, he said, why don't you do a picnic? This is what they like to do. Usually every year they do a special walk, get all the families of the region, all their friends, the friends of Dana, the children now. But I said, a picnic is a little bit difficult here, but we wanted to do something casual, just to be together, to show our support, to show that here in San Diego we remember them, we don't forget. And I really, really appreciate your generosity and hospitality. I want to thank, of course, the little dancer from the Can. I want to thank Julia, that is always here present to film our events. So a very special thank you to you, Julia. And now I would like to introduce you to Patrice, that has her own story with the family. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. So in 2010, my daughter Ilana, who is back there, she was getting bat mitzvahed at Congregation Beth Am, and Rabbi Kornberg asked, would it be okay if Natan had an aliyah at her bat mitzvah, and I said it would be our honor. And I didn't realize at the time, but that adoptive family brought Natan, and actually he came by himself because his wife was not able to travel with him. And so he was at Ilana's bat mitzvah, and that summer we were going on a trip with Betham and the families. And so I went up to him after, and I said, I want to come and see you in the summer. I want to come to your restaurant. We are going to make it happen. And he goes, I hope so. And I said, we will make it happen. So I went to the rabbis. I said, we have to go visit Natan and his restaurant and honor him. And so we did, and we spent an amazing afternoon with him. And on the dessert table are some pictures from our Israel trip, is the memorial that he has for his daughter at his restaurant, and then we took pictures of all of us together. And we just had an amazing, amazing afternoon with him, and he was just so loving and gracious, and I just loved this man. The minute I saw him at my daughter's bat mitzvah, it just brought a lot of joy. So when the email came out and Corrine said we were going to do something to honor him, I right away said I wanted to do, because I feel very connected and very attracted to him and his family and all that he has done. So that's my story, but I also want to say that I have wanted to be an adoptive family for a long time, but my kids were little and I never had the time. And after meeting Natan and everything else, I'm just so excited to be part of this committee. I don't do a lot. I'm a very little committee member, but I just enjoy everybody and the people so very much. And thank you all for coming.